if you start worrying about drawing too quickly, then if you're thinking about drawing, you're not thinking about the idea. You know, your brain has already shifted into something else, and it's amazing how quickly, you know, that happens. That you that if you're thinking drawing, really worrying about the drawing, then that's where your mind is, and suddenly what you intended to do in the painting doesn't happen. So it's one thing to have the inspiration and the idea, and then another thing to get it on the canvas. So in skin color, what you're trying to do always is to the most efficient way to paint portrait is to whoops, wasn't supposed to do that, was I? Is to think more in terms of the topography of the model. So the first thing that you do when you're putting on the light is you want to make it look lit. So that's one thing. But you want to come up with a color that seems like what their local color is, in a sense. So the first thing that you do too is that you're just trying to get enough paint on there to do something with it. And so, you know, whether or not you end up being somebody that paints with a lot of paint or not, you do have to paint, you know, with a lot of paint in the beginning or at first until you get to where you can control the paint and make a brush stroke and know that you can move it to where you want it, that you can do whatever you want with it. The other thing too is that the light on the top plane of the zygomatic, it's really a top plane. So it's lighter, being a top plane. And in John's case in particular, he's got such great cheekbones. You know, just like it's, you know, we talk about the light being cool and the shadow being warm, and all of these things are, you know, relative. It's really relative to what it's next to in your painting and the colors of your painting. So it's just how you know shadow works is that it's just it appears to really recede. That when you look at it, it seems like it's really going away. You know, then you know you've gotten a good color.